Guys, welcome to the channel of love. Happy 15th of July. It is, what day are we on? Thursday. Okay, I'm going to do a Celtic cross today. I've got the Archangel Power Tarot, which I think I'm going to actually clarify the Celtic cross with. And we shall use the Tarot Grand Lux as our main deck today. Okay, the sun is out. There's a nice breeze in the air. I was taken to, I've got some glass bottles that need to go to the recycling, and they're outside in a bag, and I keep hearing them clink together. It took me to 10 green bottles hanging on a wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, that's what it sounds like. They're all kind of jingling around. Jingling? Well, it's what it sounds like. Okay. Interesting energy coming out. About making your dreams come true. Okay. Like, quite seriously, your dreams. Front cover. How do you feel about yourself? Did you hear the bottles? Interesting. Cards on the table. Got some major arcanas here. We've got the Hierophant, we have the Fool, we have the Sun, we have the Wheel. The Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, got Justice, and you've got the Strength card. What's the bottom of the deck? Okay, Six of Wands. So this is the underlying energy, okay? Victory. Claiming your worth, but you still have a barrier here. So I feel like you've still got some, I'm not going to call them walls. You've got some barriers up. You're protecting yourself here. Okay. I had a dream. Did you have a dream? A song to sing. I believe in angels. Something good in everything I see. Dearie me. Not very well tuned, am I? Oh, that's a bit negative, Lucy. Well, so it's about tuning in. Okay, we've got the Hierophant here. Looks very much like the Four of Wands, doesn't it? Okay, now I'm feeling very much this marriage, the legacy. Let's have a look at that. The legacy's in front of you here. This is what we're talking about, the Hierophant. And the challenge is that you're dreaming. It's a dream. And again, your bed's guarding, so you've got a bed guard up. Stop you from rolling out of bed. Did you roll out of bed? Did you scare yourself? Okay. Did you have to like break your fall? Now, what's he dreaming about? He's dreaming about being this knight in shining armour, this hero. Interesting, because I was feeling that he's dreaming about being victorious, and the word come through, victim. He's dreaming about being a victim. Okay, wow. That's a bit negative, isn't it? Let's tune in. Okay. So, in the past, you've got the fall energy. So it feels like you've been ready and you're going to take the leap of faith. What happens? I feel like this is your build-up. Got a little skip in your step now. Okay, little doggy's following you. That's good. That means you've got a good energy. Okay, you're attracting the animals. You're tuning in to the right vibration here. Very nice playful energy here. Okay, but are you just joking around? Are you just being the jester? Or is this actually a unique gesture? A unique gesture. So this is definitely a unique opportunity that you've had a dream about. Takes me to like Arabian Nights. Look in the background. You've had some Arabian Nights. Arabian. Well, that would take me to the heat of this sun energy. This is the current energy, the sun. Oh, I can't really see the S here when I'm looking back. I'm just seeing like the union. Are you seeing unicorns? The sun energy is the current energy. In the future, well, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Which way is this going to turn? You've got the monkey, the lion, the hare, and then we have a voidness of the moon here. You can have a look at this as past, present, future energy, what's helping behind the scenes. So the past, you've got the monkey, present, the lion. In the future, you've got the hare. And what's assisting you behind the scene is your intuition, which we were told yesterday. Dream state, the future. Now, the future, because I feel like there's walls, barriers that have gone up here, and that's stopping, I'm going to say, this masculine from progressing. Okay, have a look at the bottom here. These scales are going to be balancing out. The thing is, it's kind of like you need to, I don't want to say stop monkeying around, but there is this joker energy here. So in the past, okay, it may have been a bit of a joke. Hair, here. And then I'm taken to ear. Air. Very interesting. So it feels like once this connection's like been taken seriously, okay, it balances out here. You can see kind of there's a misalignment here. I wanted to call them dumbbells. I know they're not dumbbells, but this is the energy of wake up. Okay, you're not dumb. It's like you're not dumb, you're not stupid, and this is not a joke. Now, behind the scenes, you've got the Justice card. And you can see that this is being balanced out behind the scenes. The flames here, you've got the feather, which will connect you with spirit, and then you've got the sword of resurrection. That's a feminine here, and she looks balanced. She can't see what's going on, though. But you can, divine masculine, you can see what's going on. So how do you feel about this? I'm really not sure. Your feathers are all on end, which makes me feel as if you're really connected here. Now you have your sword. Come here. You have your sword as well. And you got your bird. So I'm feeling as if you're feeling wise. You're feeling wise. You're feeling the angels. How does this affect others? Very interesting, because this is a transitional card. It doesn't really affect anyone else. There's 4 coins that are encased, okay, within the stained glass window. And then there's this 1 coin, and it's being tossed to you. This is your legacy. It's not for anybody else. So there's no kind of, well, I hand it over to somebody else. No, it's your legacy. There is no one else that's going to be coming in to take what's yours or take over your position. That's very interesting. So it's your legacy and yours alone to claim. Hope Sophias, this is such a heavy burden on you. I feel like you have to take down the walls here that are stopping you from your legacy. Okay. I don't want to say that looks like a crummy old house there in the background. You're worth so much more, which the divine is trying to get to you. Like you've got like this palace here in the background. Okay. Heavy burden, 10 of Wands. The outcome is the Strength card, which then takes me to the Lion that's in the current position. About being brave, optimistic, and positive here. That's the outcome. You have the Feminines backing. Definitely about the feminine taming, the Lion here. In a way though, I felt not over taming the Lion though, because it's like it's made you timid. Okay, so I'm feeling the energy of you being timid. You felt like a fool in the past. If you see the wonder of the fairy tale, you can shape the future. I don't know the best. I believe in angels. Oh my goodness. Okay, got some cards that have just gone onto the floor. What's really nice and interesting, how many cards are there? 4 cards. We start with the 4 of Wands. So let's have a look at this card. The Hierophant with the Legacy. 4 of Gabriel, the 4 of Wands. It says it's time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, and release yourself from burdensome situations. That's what we're talking about. The burdensome situation I can see is actually you've your own barriers that you got up, your own guard. You're on guard. Okay. Then we have the Star energy, which is the Divine Feminine's energy here. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So there's this energy of this is your dream come true. Like you're not mistaken. Okay. I felt like this mistaken. So it's this energy of being abducted by the angels. And it's like it's not a mistake. They haven't taken you by mistake. The Star, this is for you. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Major Arcana here with the Star energy. Okay, we have an Epiphany here, which is the Hermit card. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation, or maybe dreams. Well, it's kind of a dreamy state that you're in. And then we have the 7 of Ariel. This is you preparing now. So the Hierophant is really wanting the masculine here to be prepared. Be prepared for his wish to come true, because this is his wish. 7 of Ariel, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. So we've got the energy of you actually sleeping here. I feel like the hermit mode. Now, when you're in the 4 of Swords, you rest, you reflect, you rejuvenate yourself. So let's have a look and see what we can find out about this block, this challenge. Actually feels the energy of, do you actually have to get up and go? Well, the divine says that you do, and they're giving you the go-ahead here. Let's have a look at this 4 of Swords. Okay, why is this 4 of Swords a block? And I feel because you've been waiting too long. You're ready. Let's have a look. Divine guidance. You're actually waiting for the Hierophant to direct you. So you are listening, you're tapping in, but the Hierophant's directing you, because that's what we're talking about here. Same card. So it's kind of coming into sight. It's getting closer and closer. Looks like the Pope, yeah? The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. You've got to consider an alternative approach. Rather than procrastinating, what different approach can you take? Now, is the challenge actually following divine guidance? But you're tapping into it for guidance. But will you follow it? Okay. Past energy is the Fool card. Now, seeing as that's a 0 point, you've kind of been, it's the energy of you being a free spirit. So I feel like you've been, comes on from yesterday's reading, how long has this been going on? It feels like there's back and forth. Let me see you go back, forth and forth. Page of Raphael. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, and great intuitive insights. So I'm taken to like the Arabian Nights again. And you have a feminine here, she's all dreamy, and it looks like you're quite all dreamy over her. So is that what you're having dreams about, this feminine? She's got a magic carpet there. She wants him to be taken on a magic carpet ride. Okay. And is that what you're fearful of? That you're going to be taken on this ride? Okay. Also, I feel the energy of maybe there's been a lot that's been like swept under the mat. Okay, and she's kind of sitting on it. So I'm feeling the energy, if you disturb this feminine, then all this that's kind of gone on and been swept under the rug, under the mat, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there's this fear here of looking like a fool. There's a fear of being pulled up also on, we're just being pulled up on some things, so the guards have gone out. The guards have gone out. Oh. Okay. So there's a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So you've had messages to actually reach out, I want to say, to try a different approach with the divine feminine here. Being gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. Well, we have the sun energy and the present energy. It doesn't look, it's meant to be the happiest card, okay? The most positive, happiest card in the deck. I know she looks a bit stern. Current energy, the sun energy. Nine of Ariel, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. Now, I was actually picking up the Divine Feminine's energy here in her masculine energy. I'd say balanced, because behind the scene, the Divine Feminine looks balanced. Now, the card that's actually come out with it is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, actually the Divine Feminine's card. So there's this fear here of basically the Divine Masculine kind of getting a bollocking from the Divine Feminine. He's scared of her light, her energy, and her power. So actually there's a fear here of the Divine Feminine about actually facing her. But I feel like he's being told, the Divine Masculine is being told that he needs to face the Divine Feminine head on. Okay, I believe the Divine Masculine's aware that you've got the power. I swear I just saw that thumb there move. It's an illusion, Lucy. Okay. Actually looks like that thumb, it's deciding whether it's going to a thumbs down or a thumbs up. But like it's going to a thumbs up. Decision time. Have you flicked a coin? Okay. In the future, we've got this wheel card here. Okay, destiny's at play. Things are going to be balanced out. Feels like once full awareness has been achieved, there's some things that both of you are not aware of. Let's have a look at this Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess. That's the Divine Feminine's energy. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So, if anything, there's the reassurance. This is a fear that's unnecessary for the Divine Masculine here. Be at peace, Divine Masculine. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. I feel like someone can't really handle the truth. Or they don't actually want to handle the truth. But the truth's coming through. Okay, you've got justice behind the scenes here. Balancing out these flames. I want to say with intuition and determination. I'm also feeling a bit of a heartbreaking energy here. Where we're having a look is, are you going to tap in to your intuition with the angels, or this dagger? I felt like actually using this dagger to kind of, or are you going to continue keep stabbing yourself in your own heart? Choice is yours. You do have will, free will. Behind the scenes, justice is working, and it's working in your favour. Ace of Michael, there's your sword of resurrection. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I'm feeling this energy of this masculine would rather kill himself than have to face the Divine Feminine. Okay, you need to get over that insecurity and fear. I say the biggest fear of the Divine Masculine is to face the Divine Feminine. So it's definitely something that he needs to get over. Oh, look, he looks like he's dabbing here. What's the system behind the scenes? Confidence, resurrection. Now we're coming next to actually the king of this suit. The King of Swords. How do you feel about this? I need to read this card from the book, seeing as he's on the front of the book. So let's have a look. I feel like the third eye is totally opened here. King of Swords. Nine green bottles hanging on the wall. The King of Swords masters any problem with his gifts of knowledge and insightful analysis. He has trained his falcon with the same kind of discipline he applies to everything. That's it. The King of Swords masters any problem with his gifts of knowledge and insightful analysis. He has trained his falcon with the same kind of discipline he applies to everything. That falcon, I feel, is you, Divine Feminine. I feel like you're the Divine Masculine's like lookout. Okay. And also there's this energy of him kind of being on edge when you're around. Okay, you're actually on the sword here. Okay. Not that you're trouble, but you have kind of, you've triggered the Divine Masculine because he's got his defences up. Okay, but this he doesn't really like, so I feel like he's going to tackle this here. He wants to master all his problems, and that is going to include the Divine Feminine, even though she's not a problem. She's not a problem. She's not a problem child. It is a bit of an issue for the Divine Masculine, okay, to have to deal with. Okay, we've got the Seven of Michael. So, what direction to go in? The Seven of Swords. We'd normally call this a sneaky seven, but there is a masculine here. He's got his backpack on. And he's not sure what path to go down. And he's tempted to go down the dark. And Archangel Michael here is pointing him to the light. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. There's this energy of, is this really going to go away? So I feel like at some point he knows he's going to need to face the light. Or he's just going to be in darkness. Okay, and I feel like that's not going to go away. It's always going to be this kind of dark shadow looming over him. How does this affect others? It's just for you, Divine Masculine. It's your legacy. Well, it affects the Divine Feminine. You could be throwing the legacy away, but she will be well cared and catered for. It's not like a guilt trip here. It's meant to be a fun ride, a fun trip that's for the both of you. So how does this affect others? It's like everything else is kind of set in stone. It's just really on, I suppose it's dependent on whether you give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's a transitional energy, the Five of Pentacles. Sorry, let me bring it back so you can have a look at it. How this is affecting others. Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships, people who share your vision. And it's up to you whether or not you want to throw this away. Like you're in your own little protective bubble here. Who are you chatting to? Your higher self. Okay, but the higher self is coming through the Divine Feminine's intuition. So you may feel as if you're talking to yourself, but actually you're tapping into the Divine Feminine's thoughts. And they're actually coming through. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Not just that, important relationships with people who share your legacy with you, and this is the Divine Feminine. She's the one that shares this with you. Hopes or fears, a heavy burden. It really feels like the energy is, you can't really be bothered to put in the effort. Okay, so this is all about effort. It's too much effort? Okay. it's too much effort to kind of, let's say, face the situation that's on the table. But then I want to say the repercussions and the consequences of not facing it. It feels like you're going to be, that's going to be a lot of effort on you to actually avoid this situation this lifetime. 10 of Wands. Not getting any younger. Is that what you tell yourself? Not getting any younger. Well, best do something about it now then, seeing as it's being offered. Page of Gabriel, energetic, brave, optimistic and playful. Total contrast to that energy. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. But can you be bothered? Is that too much effort to like allow yourself to be free and have fun and to get to explore and travel our world? And you've got the Ace of Raphael as well. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. I'm not really sure what else the divine can do to kind of, not even convince you, but it feels like the masculine here is either trying to convince himself that it is for him or that it's not for him. No, it's for you. Okay. And it's like you need to see this through. So now we have the Strength card. Page of Wands with the Ace of Cups here. Hopes or fears. There's no need for you to fear at all. Strength. So another bottle went over then. 8 green bottles. That would be the Ace of Cups. That's what it's taken me to, the bottles. Okay. Is the cup energy. So we went for 10 to the 9 to the 8. You're going backwards. 10 of Cups is your happily ever after. 9 of Cups is you finding yourself and realising that this is yours. And the 8 of Cups is not really knowing what to do. Everything that you've kind of tasted before in the past, or normally it's the 8 cups that they've all kind of been stacked up nicely, but it's still not enough for you. There's still something missing. So then you go in search of the 2 of Cups. But it's like you're taking a back step. So I feel like you were ready, and then your nerves got in the way. Strength card is the outcome. That's the card that can beat negativity, fear, the devil energy. The strength of the 2 of you together. Three of Michael. This is the heartbreak card. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Does time heal all wounds? Or are you still kind of hanging on to some? I'm feeling the energy that you've kind of done a lot of clearing. The last thing to do is to clear up communication. Clear up communication with the Divine Feminine. Here, clear up communication problems with others. Ace of Michael, the Ace of Swords, behind the scenes with justice. Again, it's for you to do, Divine Masculine. The Divine has directed you and guided you. But it feels like it's you refusing to take the opportunity. So release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Archangel Michael here is holding the Divine Feminine. It's like he's taking care and shielding the Divine Feminine until you get there. A bird of peace is coming in. So it's very much the energy that come from here is about be at peace. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Divine Masculine. Strength card. Six of Wands. the underlying energy. I'm going to read this card. Past conflicts are now over. There is a victor, and he is now recognised as such, both by his followers and by defeated foes, who are represented by the row of wands in the foreground. Their rigid alignment forms a symbolic formal guard of honour. Are you guarding your pride? Well, past conflicts are now over. There is a victor, and he is now recognised as such, both by his followers and by defeated foes, who are represented by the row of wands in the foreground. Their rigid alignment forms a symbolic formal guard of honour. Let's have a look at this, the bottom of the deck for the Archangel Power Tarot. King of Pentacles. The Divine Masculine energy. Well, it's not the Emperor, but the King of Pentacles. He's successful, stable, accomplished and powerful. I'm quite pleased the Emperor didn't come out, because he can come with an ego at times. But you're not. You're the King of Pentacles, the King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, and using resources wisely. Well, you've been given so much guidance and resources through the angels. Are you using it wisely? Let's read about the King of Ariel. I've opened to the King of Gabriel. Okay. The King of Ariel is the last king in this book here. So not only are you on the front cover, you're the last page of the book as well. About the artist. Okay, the situations. So much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You've worked, really hard. You worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life of more leisure. Okay, people. A very successful person who has risen to the top professionally. Someone who can direct many people or projects at once. A nature lover, stable, powerful, accomplished. Additional meanings of this card: career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership positions. Now, if there is a lack of the money in the bank, once you take up this position, that will soon change. Okay. It's just part of the deal, okay? I didn't organise it that way. The Divine did. Who is the Divine going to give, like, the money to, the legacy? Where the Divine Feminine is like, I don't want to say she's looking at you for guidance, but she's looking at you to be a leader, just as she is. And the money, well, that's really the masculine's department. He will take care of the financial side of things once he actually has it rolling in. So the money situation's in your hands, and it feels very much to me as if, are you trying to hand this over to the Divine Feminine as if to say, well, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing with our legacy. So it's about not throwing it away. You do know what to do with it, Divine Masculine. For one, if you face your Divine Feminine, then you can actually both work together. Two minds better than one. It's that third energy. It's interesting reading today, isn't it? Which means it's getting closer. Should we have a look at the energy cards? We're getting down to the finer details now. The nitty gritty. We're in the money. We're in the money. Okay, let's have a look at the energy cards. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Now, Michael's been on this table a lot today. 35. This is your root chakra. Okay, so the block feels very much it's in your root chakra, so that will be blocks regarding your safety, your security, your survival. You're worrying about your future. You're not feeling stable, secure. It feels like you need the money in the bank to be able to feel secure. Okay, well, face your fear. That's what you need to do. As in the same, we're facing the Divine Feminine. Face what holds you back. Face what holds you back. It feels like this mentality of a lack of money is holding you back. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants to say. Stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. It's page 111, but I'm also taken to what's assisting behind the scenes, and it's taken to the redness of the feminine stress here. So Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Is it? So it's not money. Mum. Have you got mum issues? Okay. You might have mum issues. Because it reveals that your energy is flowing free regarding these issues. So maybe the block isn't money. The block feels like it's the Divine Feminine. It's like the masculine is afraid of the woman, the lady. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, we know that, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path, so allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. This isn't going to be taken away from you. It is yours to claim. It's not something that you claim and then it's like the next day it's gone. Should we get another one? Let's get another one. There was actually, is there affirmators? I believe there is. Okay, the affirmator is, my first chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. Let's repeat that. You can have a look here. You can always write it down and affirm this until you believe it. My first chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. Who was reading the reverse meaning? Okay, we've got one more card. Angel of Love. $49. Tender connections. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-coloured wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. So there's nothing to fear. The Divine Feminine is here, but she's not in the state that you're believing. It's 1001. She's not in Well, she's not in that state of being. She's in the state of love. She's being in love. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. So it just gets better and better, Divine Masculine. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. The affirmation, I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender, loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. Interesting, because the next card is like the strength card here. Angel of Strength. And I'm feeling the energy of everyone's matured and grown up. And grown up? They've grown up now. They're all grown up. And that's what you have to act like. Actually, a grown up. You have to act as if you have grown. And then watch the wonders happen. The wonder of you. Let's go to your sacred spirit reading cards and see what the message is here. Your sacred spirit reading cards. Okay, the cards belong to you. Yeah. Sacred Divinity, there are two paths ahead. Let's put these two paths here. Just messing around with the cards. Okay, let's have a look at card number 30. Honour your divinity. There are two paths ahead. Pay attention. This message is for you. Embracing your sacred divinity is honouring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. So embracing your sacred divinity is honouring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. Every person shares both aspects of divinity. These are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be a female or male. The divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion and gentleness, but these are also qualities of the divine masculine. So can you see that you're dealing with a completely different kettle of fish? This isn't just any old feminine, any old masculine. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. Whoop! I actually felt like the Rag and Bone Man was out. That takes me to, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't take your blame on me. I think they're the words. Oh, don't put your blame on me. I'm only human after all. You're both humans, but you become these human beings. Divine masculine, divine feminine. There's a big difference. That's why this is only for you. Only you can make all this world seem right. Only you. I mean, are you actually getting the picture? Uniqueness. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Not the same as other connections that you've had. And that's what you're both aware of. This isn't the same. But there's this fear that it might turn out to be the same as the others. No, this is unique. This one's, not only is it going to stand the test of time, it's already stood the test of time. Time after time. Embracing your sacred divinity is honouring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. And I want to say all the time, you're not honouring the divine feminine in the physical. You're doing a disservice to yourself if you're not embracing your divine feminine within, and the attributes are unconditional love, compassion and gentleness within yourself. Where was I going with this? You're doing a disservice to yourself, but also to your divine feminine. The divine feminine's balanced. She has learned how to balance her feminine, masculine energy. And I want to say use them to her advantage. So every person shares both aspects of divinity. These are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be a female or male. The divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion and gentleness, but these are also qualities of the divine masculine. Having expanded our intelligence and consciousness, human beings are no longer critical survivalists. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. Okay. So you're starting to realise that actually this is something that's taking place on our planet at the moment. The twin flames, should we say their mission, why they are rising at this time. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. Men are able to embrace these inner, gentler qualities, and women, outward qualities of strength. Connecting to our divine self is to align with the divinity of Source. Divine balance occurs when these dual aspects are in harmony within the body, resulting in a feeling of wholeness. Currently, distortion of the divine feminine and masculine has occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address this issue as you are weighed down with imbalanced energies. You may feel emotionally disconnected from either the masculine or feminine side. Right now, you are being asked to honour the sacred divinity that exists within you. Experiencing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence and strength is what is required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honour it. Give yourself a special gift. Not sure what was going to come out. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. Connecting and creating a strong sisterhood or brotherhood is fantastic, but you must remember you radiate with energetic duality. If you find yourself ignoring or judging this side of yourself, ask yourself what you are hiding. Identify these qualities without judgment and work on healing or balancing these aspects. Okay. Affirmation. I honour and respect the sacred divinity that pulses through me. Page number 69, which takes me to the yin yang symbol. It's kind of no mistakes there, is there? Mother Mary. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. I know what I've just done there because I kind of sang a song knowing that you're going to finish it off with the words. Speaking words of wisdom. And then you've just planted that. Them words in your mind, anyway. Look, that's how the divine works. They'll subconsciously get you. Okay. Can we finish with a Mother Mary card, please? Because the battery power is on 26%. It is 10:11 in the morning. Morning has broken. Felt like blackbirds were snoring. Don't know why the blackbirds are snoring. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, I don't normally look at this, but we have the Lady of the Rose Crown. I'm not sure what this card is yet, but let's read just the first part too. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. Card number 40. You are my child and a royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend further into the living divine heart and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light, even as I guide you into ecstatic communion with your holy nature. Okay. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun. Well, I hear you, Mr. Birdie. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun. That's you, Divine Masculine. You're the Sacred Sun. Now, how do these colours come in together? I actually wanted to get the card, the Justice card here. I'll hold it up. What page number is it? 15. Let's listen to this message. My beloved Son, my Christ, lives in your hearts, for you are the sons and daughters of love. We know. Them bottles are really wanting to escape out of the bag out there. Okay. The Christ is a consciousness of love that belongs to every human soul and will awaken in those that are ready to receive it now through my grace. I ask you to realise that you carry this divine flame of love within. For you, my sons and daughters, it is time for a divine awakening of sacred masculine energy within you now. Just as I birthed the Christ child through love, so too will you birth enlightenment, divine, masculine energy through the love and power of the divine feminine now. This is your time for sacred birth. The divine Christ lives in the hearts of men and women as divine love and passionate service of the divine light, irrespective of religious persuasion. The divine light is in whatever form we believe it to be, whether that be Allah or God or Krishna or Shiva or a guru or the universe or anything else for that matter. Provided that it is love that you are serving, then the Christ consciousness or unconditional divine wisdom, love and power that the Holy Mother seeks to awaken with us can live in you. So can you see that it's only unconditional love, Divine Masculine, that's coming through from the Divine Feminine? Our Lady of the Sacred Sun speaks to us of a healed masculine consciousness, of the Christ awakening in men and women. This becomes possible through the love and power of the Divine Feminine awakened. The Divine Feminine holds a space for love, for acceptance of all beings, for truth and for compassion, so that a new masculinity can emerge in modern humanity. Healed masculine consciousness is what allows us to discern and make choices and to set boundaries. It allows us to say yes or no based on our own values, which are not blindly adopted from our family or society, but distilled from our own innermost feelings and heart wisdom. A healed divine masculine gives us the courage to live our own life and the strength that we need to honour our individuality in making choices that feel truthful for us. It enables us to understand that our divine gift of self is meant to be lived as authentically and honestly as possible. A healed divine masculine consciousness is freed from needing approval through popular opinion or being liked by fulfilling the expectations or conditions that others may seek to impose. A healed divine masculine consciousness is empowered to accept and honour the self, accepting one's sexuality, individuality, and particular self with all of its quirks. It can do this because it understands that the divine lives in all beings and no one is required to be the same as anyone else in order to be worthy of complete unconditional divine love. The divine consciousness of the Christ is willing to live truthfully even when it ruffles feathers. Feathers ruffled here. Even when it ruffles feathers. Just find my place again. Or shakes foundations. It understands that truth will be preserved even through great transformation or upheaval of change. This consciousness is willing to live truthfully even when that means letting go of lower vibrational relationship patterns that are based in fear and judgment, control or power. We let go of these patterns in order to open up to new ways of relating, which are based in truth and acceptance, discernment and freedom of choice. When we are entering more deeply into this higher consciousness, change happens. Sometimes this can be challenging as we are learning to let go of our fears and to trust without condition. Even if we are struggling, we must learn to focus on the light within and stay present. Sometimes that struggle is actually the ego letting go and we are identifying with it. It can be very compelling and believable. Yet whilst that struggle is happening, the soul is gasping and taking in the holy breath of new life, and we are thriving spiritually, more infused with holy love and power than ever before. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun comes to us with several messages. Spiritually, you are maturing, and this may give rise to growing pains, but keep them in context and perspective. Pray to her to help so that your growing pains do not eclipse the magnificence and joy of the process that is actually happening for you at a far greater level. Psychologically and physically, you are asked to place some boundaries in your life. This may require you to say no to people, places or things that drain you, or to protect yourself thoroughly through prayer and the following healing process each and every day for a few moments before venturing into such spaces. If you have been feeling a sense of love or feeling a sense of guidance around you without quite being able to identify who it is on a spiritual level, then this oracle comes as confirmation that it is the living Christ, in one form or another, who is guiding you now. Open your heart to unconditional love and know that you are protected and supported spiritually in all aspects of your life. Just remember to ask for help daily. You can start this now by doing the following short healing process, or even just the prayer of affirmation if you are very short on time, and learning to integrate it into a quick and effective daily routine. You'll reap the benefits of doing so, but it will take all the strength of your inner masculine consciousness to make the decision to commit to that practice for yourself and to adhere to it daily until it becomes a natural and habitual practice. Let's just repeat that part. You'll reap all the benefits of doing so, but it will take all the strength of your inner masculine consciousness to make the decision to commit to that camera cut off at 11%. Okay, well, the laptop shut down. Okay, I was repeating this part, wasn't I? That practice for yourself and to adhere it daily until it becomes a natural and habitual practice. Okay, let's do the healing process and affirmation and we will get off. Start with this prayer. I call upon Our Lady of the Sacred Son, upon Mother Mary and the Christ. Whoa, did you hear them bottles? How many bottles we got left standing up here? Okay. Start with this prayer. I call upon Our Lady of the Sacred Son, upon Mother Mary and the Christ, who love me unconditionally, and I ask for your healing support, guidance, and protection now. Thank you, and so be it. You see a beautiful woman in blue robes holding a child. The child is powerful, as is the mother. Together they radiate an unbreakable force of golden light which repels anything that is not unconditional love. Visualize that you are the child now, being held by the beautiful woman in blue robes. A golden field of energy surrounds you and you are completely safe. Feel the love and power of this, and in your own time, when ready, complete your healing with the following prayer of affirmation, said aloud if possible 3 times. Let's do it. Okay. Excuse me. Well, we're going to do this 3 times. Okay. Repeat after me. We're not taking wedding vows. Well, it is kind of, isn't it? Okay, sacred vows. The powerful love generated by Mother Mary and the Christ lives in me. It radiates from me in complete divine strength, power, and protection now and always. So be it. Okay. The powerful love generated by Mother Mary and the Christ lives in me. It radiates from me in complete divine strength, power, and protection now and always. So be it. The powerful love generated by Mother Mary and the Christ lives in me. It radiates from me in complete divine strength, power and protection, now and always. So be it. So be it. Let it be. Let it be. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. Have yourself a fantastic day. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.